Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Adrienne, and today I'm going to give you a nice 15-minute wake up and go Vinyasa yoga flow. This is something that you can do really at any time. It's great in the morning when you first get up. I recommend it if you've been standing all day and you kind of just want to stretch and get the kinks out. If you've been sitting all day, this is a wonderful flow if you're new to yoga, if you're postpartum, if you want to take it easy and just feel good. So really, it's for any time. I like to do it in the morning. I don't know about you. When I get up in the morning, my low back, my hips, my legs are a little bit sore. So this will kind of get into all those areas, a little bit in the shoulders and chest. And I just want to share with you how I like to move in the morning. I've recently come back to my yoga practice after about 4 to 5 months of not practicing yoga, and we will get to that story another time as we get to know each other more. And I'm about 2 months in to my practice again, and I've been approaching it just in a completely different way, with new eyes, fresh perspective, even a different body, how my body has changed. And so I just want to share this with you and give you kind of a little bit of how I like to move in the morning, definitely from more of a beginner's perspective and just a curious perspective. So what feels good? Let's just kind of get to it. All right, so I recommend a blanket, maybe some blocks. I also have this little handy dandy knee pad. I will be showing you how I use it. And it really protects your knees if your knees are sensitive or you have a harder floor to practice on. I've been using that a lot and I like it. I don't have any knee problems, but I want to make sure I prevent them. All right, so let's get moving. I'm going to sit on my blanket here. So you have a blanket, you can fold it, and you want to come so that you're right on the edge. Go ahead and sit cross-legged or any comfortable position. And another thing about this class, take it at your pace. Do it how it feels good to you. And respect your body. Give yourself the time, the space, the patience, the respect that you deserve. And you certainly don't need to impress me because I can't even see you. All right, so you'll come to sit on the very edge. You'll feel like you're tilting off. This will allow the tailbone to lengthen and the pelvis to slightly drop to elongate the spine. We'll just start with just about 30 seconds of breathing. And why we start our yoga practice with breath is to get into our body. We want to get out of our heads. Maybe you're first thing in the morning and that to-do list is already going and you're looking at everything that needs to get done. And we just want to quiet that, come into our body, center, have a single point of focus. All right, so sit cross-legged, comfortable. Bring your hands to your knees, palms face up. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, gently draw the shoulder blades together, roll the head of the arm bone back, and then slowly bring the chin towards the throat to elongate the back of the neck. And then just allow yourself to breathe in and out through the nose. Nice natural breath. Nothing is forced. Allow the ebb and flow of your breath to just be easy. Just let it be you, just how you breathe. With each inhale, feel your spine grow tall. And as you exhale, settle your hips, settle into gravity. And we'll take 5 more deep breaths here. One more full inhale, expand the lungs, draw the air in, hold at the top, and exhale fully out the nose, let it go. You can gently flutter the eyes open on your next breath. If you have a blanket, you can stay with it or move it to the side. I'm going to move mine out to the side. You're welcome to stay there. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Grow super tall here. As you exhale, lean over to the right, left arm to the right. Press your left hip to the ground. Lengthen through the side body. Inhale, the shoulders face forward. Reach a little bit more. As you exhale, sink the hip towards the ground. Then inhale, rise up. Both arms come with you. As you exhale, lean to the left. Right arm to the left. Press the right hip towards the ground. Inhale, lengthen the side body. Open the chest. Exhale, lean a little bit more. Then inhale, rise up, grow tall. Both arms come with you. Interlace the fingers as you exhale. Inhale, press the palms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, draw the navel to spine, chin to chest. Push the palms away in line with your shoulders and really tuck in and round here. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, round. Push away. You can make it dramatic. Chin to chest, nice stretch. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, release your hands by your side. Here you'll interlace your hands behind your low back. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades together, open the chest. So shoulder blades, elbows come together, collarbones separate. As you exhale, hinge forward, lead with the chest and fold. Now you won't come far. It's probably first thing in the morning. I know I'm pretty tight. What I want you to focus here is draw the shoulder blades together and come forward with the chest. Inhale, and then exhale, let your hands go to your low back, rise up, and then switch. So opposite shin comes in front here, and we'll do that again, getting both sides in. As you inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, lean to the right, left arm to the right. Press the left hip down, stay open through the chest. Stay for the exhale. Then inhale, rise up. And exhale, lean over to the other side. Press the hip down as you open the side body. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, grow tall. Both hands come with you. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms up towards the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. Push the palms away in line with the shoulders. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, round. Inhale, grow tall again here. Exhale, release your hands behind your low back. Interlace the fingers, opposite grip. So the other thumb is on top, the one we don't go for. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades, elbows, wrists together. As you exhale, lead with your collarbones, hinge forward and fold. And then maybe you can get your hands away from your low back a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands behind your low back. Let the grip go. Release your hands by your side and come to tabletop. So you might already be long on your mat. I'm going to come here and get my little knee mat. Please take the time. Use a blanket or you can double bump your mat, protect your knees. Take care of yourself. This is why we do yoga. We want to feel good and take care of ourselves. Give our body the respect it deserves. Knees under hips, wrists directly under shoulders. Strong, straight arms. Relax the feet. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the head, gaze up. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, arch the mid-back, chin to chest, push the floor away. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the head. And exhale, round, tuck the tailbone, navel to spine, chin to chest, push, push, push. One more time. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the head, look up. And exhale, tuck it round. Inhale, come to a neutral spine, and we'll move to child's pose here. So you can take child's pose with your knees together, or we might have a cat cameo here in a second. Knees together, hips to the heels, rest your chest, relax the forehead, and bring your arms behind you, palms up. Or extended child's pose, knees out wide, toes together, press your hips to your heels, walk your hands forward, melt your chest, and fold. And just 3 deep breaths here. Open the back body, allow the ribs to expand. As you exhale, the hips Might come to the heels a little bit more. One more deep breath. Fill the lungs, fill the back body. Stay for the exhale. Then inhale, lift your head and chest. Come back to tabletop. Knees directly underneath the hips. I'll get my mat again. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, and now we will thread the needle. So it doesn't matter which arm you start with. I'm going to start with my right. Inhale, right arm up. Lengthen the fingers to the ceiling. Open the chest. As you exhale, you're going to thread the right hand under the left arm. Drop to your right shoulder. You might lose me here a little bit. Right side of the head. Walk your left hand forward. So when you're there, really relax your shoulder, the side of the head, into the mat. And then you can take a half bind if you'd like, which means that the left arm comes around your low back to the right hip, palm face up. And just relax your neck, relax your jaw. Make sure the right inside palm is facing the ceiling, and you can even press the back of the palm, the fingernails, into the ground. One more breath here. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Then bring your left hand under your left shoulder. Inhale, unravel the right arm. Reach it up, open the chest. Exhale, bring the right hand under the right shoulder, and we'll do the other side. So inhale, left arm comes out. Reach the fingertips to the ceiling. As you exhale, thread the left hand under the right. Drop to the left shoulder, left side of the head. Walk the right hand forward. And you might feel good staying here. Or you can take the right arm up and around the low back, palm face up on the left hip. And just breathe. You want to try to roll a little bit more to the back side of the head, but if it's early, you're probably feeling creaky here and you might just want to stay here. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand under the right shoulder. Press yourself up, unravel the left arm. Reach the fingertips, gaze up at the ceiling. Exhale, bring the hand down. All right, we're going to stay here in tabletop. One more thing here. Draw the navel to spine. Reach the crown of the head, the top of the head forward. Lengthen the tailbone away from you. So nice, strong spine. Push the floor away. Inhale your right leg out. Flex the foot, press through the heel. And then from there, you're going to lower the right toes towards the ground. Hopefully you can see me here. So my right toes are on the mat, and I'm going to push through my right heel, press it away from me. You'll start to feel a nice stretch on your right outer hip, the right side of the body. So I'm just pressing through the heel and breathing. Inhale. And exhale, lower the right knee down, and then extend the left leg out in line with the hip. Push through the heel, flex the foot, and then lower the toes down to the mat. You'll press through the left heel and reach your chest and crown of the head forward. You should feel a pretty nice stretch in the left side of the body. Inhale, and exhale, lower that knee down. All right, from here, we are ready to move downward facing dog. So I'm going to move my mat out of the way. Actually, I'm going to keep it there. If you need some knee protection, maybe keep it there. So you're in tabletop. Walk your hands about 4 to 6 inches forward. You want them to be more forward than your shoulders. We're not staying here. Then curl your toes, knees and hips up to the sky to find downward facing dog. Now this first one might be a little bit awkward. You can press your heels, alternating to the ground. I like to press my hips to the side. Stay with your breath. Remember that breath that we started with. Single point of focus. Deeply inhale. And then as you exhale, come to a standstill. Inhale, lift your heels, come up really, really high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees towards the mat, hover. You can hover high, you can hover low. Then inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale, press your heels towards the mat. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, hover. Inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale, press your heels towards the mat. They don't have to touch. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, hover. Stay grounded in both hands. Inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale, press your heels down. Then you're going to softly lift your heels, gently bend your knees, step to the top of your mat and forward fold.
And here in this fold, really bent knees, I highly encourage it. Feet can be about hip width apart. And then you'll draw the navel in. As you exhale, relax the top of the head, let it go. You can hold on to opposite elbows and sway side to side. Just get really, really heavy like a rag doll here. Make sure the feet are pointing forward. And then if you have opposite elbow switch, can be a little tricky first thing in the morning. Just let your head hang, be super heavy. Deep breath in. Exhale, let your hands go. Then bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. The knees can stay bent. So the tailbone lengthens behind you. Crown of the head and the chest is open to reach forward, navel to spine. As you exhale, cascade over the thighs and fold. Inhale, hands to your shins, lift and lengthen halfway again. Exhale, fold, waking up the hamstrings. Inhale, lift and lengthen one more time. Exhale, fold. From here, press evenly into both of your feet. Lift from the back of your heart with a flat back. Arms come up and around as you rise. Hello, plant. Exhale, hands to your heart. I just brushed my peace lily. I have a story about those I'll tell you one day. All right, so ground evenly in both feet. Bring your palms by your side. You want to feel your tailbone lengthen. This doesn't mean that you round it. You just feel that the low back lengthens down to the ground. Palms face forward. Inhale, lift the head of the arm bone towards the ears. And then as you exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Let the head of the arm bone roll back down and then slightly bring your chin towards your chest. Navel to spine. Strong mountain here. As you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Gently press the hips forward. Open the chest. As you exhale, dive and fold. Bend your knees if you need to. Cascade and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway, long spine. Exhale, fold, hands down. Step yourself back to a plank. All right. So in a nice strong plank here, your feet are closer than hip width. Shoulders above the hips. Draw the navel to spine. So the hips aren't here sagging and they're not way up high here. So you're going to push the floor away. The shoulder blades will slightly separate. Drive through the heels. Reach the chest forward and breathe. Navel to spine. Wrists under your shoulders. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lower to your knees, lift your toes. Take a deep breath in, come forward with the chest. As you exhale, bend the elbows so they come halfway, they hit the torso. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower halfway, elbows hug the side of the body. Draw the shoulder blades together to help you do that. Inhale, half up. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, halfway up. And then exhale, lower all the way to your belly. You can rest on one cheek, bring your arms by your side. I am getting some sun, afternoon sun, so I'm going to close up here. All right, I have two cats sitting there where you can't see them. They might be joining us, I don't know. All right, so you're resting on your belly. And then from here, we're going to come up to what's called Sphinx. So you'll inhale, bring your elbow directly underneath your shoulders, forearm is long on the mat, palm nice and open. So be mindful that the elbows aren't behind the shoulders or too far forward. You want your elbows and fingers to make a nice square. So fingers down to elbows and forearms. It's a nice square there. Okay, so you have your arms set up. Press your hips, tops of the feet into the ground, and your kneecaps and your thighs might lift. As you inhale, open the chest and think about coming forward with the heart. And as you exhale, just relax and settle. And breathe. 3 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Keep the hands underneath the shoulders and then press your hips back to your heels. Just a little child's pose as you make your way to downward facing dog. We won't be here too long. We're almost done, just a few more minutes. So I'm going to bring my knee mat back as we move forward. Not long here in down dog. As you inhale, take your right leg up. Try to keep the hips square. Reach that leg as high as you can. And then as you exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Step the right foot in between the hands. Lower your back knee. Relax your back toes. Draw the belly in and up. Lift from your heart and rise to low lunge.
So here you might feel, or if you're sway back, you might reach back. You can allow your hips to sink, lengthen your tailbone down, draw the shoulder blades together, and keep the chest nice and open. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your hands down to frame the foot. You're going to wiggle your right foot to the right, and left hand under your left shoulder. Make sure there's a 90-degree bend in the knee. Bring your hand inside your thigh, come to the pinky toe edge of your right foot, sink your left hip, press your right knee open, and gaze over your right shoulder. And breathe. I have other fun stuff I want to do with you, but space is limited. This couch is in the way. For another time. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, come back to center. Heel toe that right foot back in. And then here's where some blocks could be nice. If you have blocks, you can put them on their low or medium height. You'll inhale here. As you exhale, press your hips back. Lift your front toes. Bring your front knee to kind of straighten. You don't want to lock it, so just be mindful of that. So if you're having a hard time reaching the floor, blocks can be really nice here. They keep the chest upright. Gently take the right hip back and the left hip forward. You'll feel, a little bit deeper here in that stretch. And then if you're able to reach the floor, fingertips or maybe flat palms, inhale here. If you want to go deeper, exhale, press your hips behind you, lead with the chest and fold. Stay with your breath. So in our forward folds, we always want to keep the chest nice and open. Please avoid rounding like this. Sometimes there's a purpose for that, but for right now, we want to keep the chest nice and open. Deep breath in. As you exhale, plant the foot down. If you have blocks, you can move them out of the way. Curl the back toes. Lift the back knee. Plant the hands down. Swing the right leg up. Single leg dog, and then with a bent knee, roll the right hip over the left. Stay grounded in both hands. You can roll through the ankle or maybe flex and point the toes. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the right leg down. Then inhale, left leg up. Try to keep the hips square. Reach the leg as high as you can. Deep breath in. As you exhale, draw the knee to the chest and then plant the left foot in between the hands. Right knee down, relax the toes. Draw the belly in and up, lift the chest and rise. And stay for one more breath. Let the hips sink, but come upright with the chest. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down and frame the foot. Here we'll do the other side. So wiggle the left foot open to the left. Keep the right hand under the right shoulder. Make sure there's a 90-degree bend in the knee. Bring the hand inside the knee. And then press the knee open while you come to the pinky edge of the left foot. Your left, or the right, left foot, left side. Your right hip will sink and then gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, come back to center. Grab those blocks if you'd like. Inhale, press your hips back. Lift your front toes. Bring that front knee somewhat to straighten. And just settle here and breathe. If you want to go deeper, inhale, lift open the chest. Exhale, press the hips behind you. Lead with the collarbones, fold. And make sure that left hip is drawing back a little bit, the right hip forward. Little tiny subtle adjustments. You may not even notice anything moving, but you'll feel it. And that's what we're going for in yoga. We're going for a feeling. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the front knee, plant the foot down. Hands frame the foot, curl the back toes, lift the back knee. Swing the left leg up to single leg dog. Bend the knee and open the hip. So your hands are nice and evenly grounded. And roll through the ankle, point and flex the toes. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the foot down, find downward facing dog. 2 more breaths here. Make sure both hands are pressing down evenly. As you inhale, lift up through the tailbone. As you exhale, settle the heels towards the floor. They don't have to touch. 1 more breath in. Stay for the exhale. And then lower to your knees. Find child's pose. Just for a breath. And then from here, you'll move anything out of the way that you need to, and please come onto your back. So I just swing my hips to one side, extend my legs out in front of me,
Bend the knees, plant the feet, hold behind the thighs, draw the navel to the spine, and then slowly roll onto your back. Watch out for any obstacles. I'm really surprised my cats are not making a cameo. I can see them right there. They will one day. Okay, both feet planted. We're going to do figure 4 with a twist. So the right ankle crosses above the left knee. You're on the fleshy part of the thigh. Make sure that foot is flexed. So toes pull towards the knee. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to bring your right arm through the hole, left hand outside the left thigh, hug the left knee in towards the chest. Keep the right foot flexed, and the ankle is on the fleshy part of the thigh above the knee. If this is too much for you, you can keep the left foot planted. This is enough of a stretch for a lot of people. If you find yourself lifting your head and your shoulders and you're struggling, just keep your head and shoulders and the foot down. Otherwise, stay here. If you need more, I know there's more. You'll draw your left thigh into the chest with your left hand. Bring your right hand inside your right knee. Gently press the right knee forward while you pull the left thigh in. Yes, good one. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Let your arms go. Your arms are going to come to a T in line with your shoulders. As you inhale, you can swivel your hips to the right just a little bit. And then as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Keep the shoulder blades grounded. And then lower down. So my shoulder starts to come up, so then I shimmy, and I can bring it back down, and then I gaze over my right shoulder. Can bring the left hand on top of the right knee and draw it towards the ground. If you have that block, stay where you are. But a wonderful thing to do is you can bring the block down and let the knee rest on the block, and then you don't have to worry about coming all the way to the floor. You can still stay in that stretch. Close your eyes if that feels good. This is one of my favorite twists. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly draw the knees in towards the chest. Bring the right ankle off the left knee. You might need to shimmy your hips a little bit and switch. Left ankle above the right knee. Flex the foot, toes to the knee, and then thread through and catch the back of the thigh. You can also hold on the shin below the knee. Please, please, please avoid pulling on your knee. I like to hold the back of my thigh. It's just a preference. And then again, if you need more, left hand to left knee. Draw the right thigh in, push the left knee away. And breathe. I am especially tight here in the morning, so this is a really nice one. 1 more breath. Then as you exhale, knees stay as they are, extend your arms out. I think I'll get cut off here. So you'll swivel your hips just a little bit to the left. You can bring your foot down, swivel over. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, lower your knees to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. So as I lower, my shoulder pops up. If I shimmy and lift up my right shoulder, I can lower the left shoulder down again. And just breathe. It's just my cats. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. And then inhale, squeeze yourself back to center. Bring the ankle off the knee, hug both knees into the chest. And from here, you can find a happy baby, catch the outside edges of the feet, press the soles of the feet to the ceiling, draw the knees down to either side of the torso. Hi, Zoe. I knew it. This is Zoe. She will probably be here all the time. You can also find reclined bound angle, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Just take your time to breathe and settle. And then if you would like to come to a final rest of Shavasana, just extend both legs out long. Let your toes fall open wide. Arms by your side, palms face up. Inhale, take in a deep breath. As you exhale, close your eyes, sink into gravity, and just let go. And wherever you decide to be right now, you can also gently come up and come to a seated meditation. I will leave you here. All right, I hope you feel good. This is a wake-up practice, or practice really you can do at any time.
and it has been a pleasure to be here with you today, whether it's the morning, afternoon, evening. My name is Adrienne. I hope to see you again. I hope to get to know you more. Please leave me a comment and let me know what other kinds of yoga that you would like. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks everyone. Namaste.